Hello everyone, you're welcome to ME Vibes SA. On Thursday, the 9th of February, President Cyril Ramaphosa delivered the State of Nation Address SONA and made many promises to South Africans. The speech addressed the energy crisis, water shortages, and failing infrastructure, among other things. Now guys, before we have a look into these promises Cyril Ramaphosa made to the South African nation, please do want to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Like this video, please make sure you drop a comment after watching the entire video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new and hit my post notification bell so you don't miss out on any latest news updates. So let's have a look at some of the promises Cyril Ramaphosa made in the State of Nation address. Firstly, Cyril Ramaphosa declares a national state of disaster over the energy crisis. Ramaphosa stated that an unstable energy supply is one of the biggest threats to South Africa's economy. One of the president's first commitments was the government's plans to deal with the energy crisis by implementing a national state of disaster that came into effect on 9th February. In addition to implementing the national state of disaster, Cyril Ramaphosa has decided to appoint a Minister of Electricity in the presidency. The new minister will oversee all aspects of the electricity crisis response and work alongside the National Energy Crisis Committee, reports SABC News. Secondly, Cyril Ramaphosa promises police reform. President Cyril Ramaphosa announced that government wants to combat high crime levels with the same energy it is addressing economic reform. Ramaphosa stated government plans to increase capacity, fix the emergency helpliness, and tackle Eskom sabotage. According to the Mail and Guardian, 10,000 new police personnel will be recruited and trained this year. The president also promised to increase the police budget to allow for the hiring of more recruits. In addition, the government will liaise with call centers to support the proper functioning of the 10111 helpline. Ramaphosa added that partnering with the private sector will ensure no calls go unanswered. The president added that the South African Police Service, SAPS, has now established a dedicated team to deal with corruption and sabotage of Eskom power stations. Thirdly, Ramaphosa stated that the government to build 95 bridges for school children. The president gave attention to a prevailing problem in poor communities where children struggle to get to school. According to Times Live, the government will build 95 bridges for school children who need to cross flooded rivers to get an education. These will be achieved by upscaling the Welisizwe Rural Bridges Program. The program currently builds 14 bridges per year. Ramaphosa added that the Rural Roads Program would upgrade 685 kilometers of rural roads in the next 3 years. The Social Enterprise Program includes access roads in Limpopo and the Eastern Cape, gravel to surface upgrades in the Free State and Northwest, and capacity and connectivity improvements in the Western Cape, said Cyril Ramaphosa. The fourth promise Cyril Ramaphosa made was to extend the 350 Rand grants and recommits to the basic income grant. President Cyril Ramaphosa once again extended the 350 Rand Social Relief of Distress (SRD) grants for another year. The grant was initially implemented to assist unemployed South Africans who struggle to make ends meet during the COVID-19 pandemic. Since the SRD grant was only supposed to be a temporary feature, Ramaphosa stated the government is now working on implementing a targeted basic income support, reports Business Tech. Ramaphosa stated that in an effort to address the rising cost of living, government will also increase existing grants. The details about where the money will come from will be discussed in the 2023 budget speech scheduled for 22nd of February. The fifth promise the president made was the government wants to revive South Africa's railway lines. President Cyril Ramaphosa said the country's economy has not been able to grow because of a lack of efficient ports and railways. To address the railway issues, government will implement the National Railway Policy, reports Power FM. The policy will guide modernization, reform the railway sector, and provide for third-party access to railroads. According to Times Live, the government will prioritize the rehabilitation of the passenger rail network in 10 priority corridors. Additionally, Transnet Freight Rail will be restructured to employ an infrastructure manager for the rail network by October 2023. The seat promise the president made was Ramaphosa says government will invest in water assets, water security, investment in water resources, and asset maintenance are top priorities according to Ramaphosa. The president stated that legislation has been prepared to establish the National Water Resources Infrastructure Agency. The water quality monitoring system has been reinstated to ensure water standards at the municipal level are improved, according to Times Live. As South Africa faces water security concerns, Cyril Ramaphosa stated that government has a plan to remedy this, he said. The Department of Water and Sanitation is leading the process of investing in major infrastructure projects across the country and the water department. Gauteng residents in Johannesburg and Pretoria have faced water shortages for a while now. Next, the seventh promise Ramaphosa made was, he said, 1.5 trillion rands will be invested in South Africa. As part of the Just Energy Transition Investment Plan, Ramaphosa stated that 1.5 trillion rands would be invested in South Africa's economy over the next 5 years. The money will be used to strengthen new frontiers such as green hydrogen energy, renewable energy, and electric vehicles, according to the Citizen. Several new sectors are emerging in the economy, such as major green hydrogen, electric vehicles, and fuel cells, said Ramaphosa. The president also acknowledged in his speech that there are currently a few projects such as the development of a new facility by Sasol at Bojo Bay in the Northern Cape, the Hydrogen Valley Initiative in Limpopo, Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal, and the Prescar Power Reserve in the Free State. Ramaphosa added that these projects would create jobs and would focus on workers and communities to ensure no one is left behind. Lastly, the eighth promise Cyril Ramaphosa made was he wants to remove red tape for SMMEs. The president wants the government to remove all unnecessary bureaucracy and red tape holding the country back. Ramaphosa acknowledged that the youth are the most vulnerable to unemployment and wants youth unemployment addressed. According to ENCA, the red tape reduction team in the presidency has been working alongside various sectors to make it easier to do business. The government will finalize amendments to the Business Act to reduce regulatory impediments for SMMEs and cooperatives. This will make it easier for entrepreneurs to start businesses, according to Ramaphosa. Now guys, do let me know what you think about this on the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on this matter. What do you think about these promises made by President Cyril Ramaphosa, guys? Do you think he's going to keep up to the promises or not? Do let me know your thoughts on the comment section all the same. Thanks for watching. Please do want to subscribe to my channel if you're new. And don't forget to hit my post notification bell so you don't miss out on any latest news updates from us.